is so funny. And I feel like your guys are still laughing because ever since I walked in, it's been like a party in here.
I'm really funny.
That's the secret.
That's the secret. I tell
really
everyone.
Funny.
Sometimes they believe it. Hey, I'm really funny.
Millions of people all around the world are now believing that you are the funniest guy.
That's one of the two reactions they could have had to what I just said.
No, you brought your girls last night to the premiere.
I did, yeah.
So did you give your wife a mom's night out? And did you get a mom's night out last night?
Interesting thought.
Well, ish. Yes. I mean, there were elements of it that felt like a relaxed mom's night out, but there were also elements that were super exciting and anxiety-ridden, and it was work. I mean, it was work, too.
I think the best night out that my wife can have is coming and watching me look and talk about myself for 2 hours.
Sean, you were just all about yourself today.
That's it. My kids, I'm like, you're going to come to this thing, you're going to watch Dad be a great dad on that screen.
So
and
those
you're
were forced smiles on those girls' faces.
No, when the lights, the strobe lights of the camera hit you, there's a lot of different ways you can react, and one of them is to just kind of, you end up in a smile. Yeah, and that was good because they're way beautiful. I'm a very smart guy. I'm not just funny, I'm smart. And what I do is I put my beautiful wife and our 3 children in front of us, and then I'm like, the photobombing in the back, but they're the colorful thing you focus on.
Man, what was it like filming with this guy?
Oh my God.
I mean, any mirrors around?
It was such a joy to work with this guy. I felt like I was intimidated walking into doing a comedy because I've mostly been doing dramatic television work for the last decade, and I was nervous about a big kind of broader comedy. And as soon as we got on set, I was like, oh, I'm good.
It was that first meeting. We had a meeting at the director's house, and we sat down and we were talking about the script, and we're finishing each other's sentences about 2 seconds.
Literally, like, rewriting things and saying the same lines, and we're like, okay.
That's good. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Secret. She's really funny, too.
Good to know.
He's an incredible improver, too, so it's just
I can't remember my lines.
What I kept telling people when I left was, when I got back after doing the film, was I was just saying, he's the easiest person in the world to act with because you don't feel like you're acting. You're just placed into the scenario and you're just living and breathing it. It's so easy and fun. And he also, just like you put your girls and your wife out in front of you, you do that with your acting partners. I felt that in every moment on set, that everything that you were doing was trying to help me shine a little bit more. I really do feel that
nice.
way.
Huge
now I
compliment.
totally get why you're like, well, you know that you're funny, because everyone's always telling you how
great I am.
how
Yeah.
great you are.
I beg for it. Please reinforce it. No, my mother is a world-class, famous, beloved actress, and she, when I was 8 years old, I did a show with her, and she said, there's a couple things she said to me as she kind of set me on my path as an actor. She said, hit your mark and say your lines. That's number 1. And number 2 is she said, always be better off camera than on camera. And she saw me doing a scene with somebody where I was enjoying watching them, and I was kind of looking around and everything, and she just took me aside and said, no, you don't do that. It's about them. And I said once I was doing a romantic comedy, and the director asked a weird question beforehand. He said to me, he goes, do you prefer to have your close-ups first or second? I'm like, what? I said, well, as long as you understand that I'm always better off camera. Whatever you go. Yeah.
That's a good life lesson, though. I feel like you could apply that to everything in life.
Made in Hollywood.